Yo, what up, my G's? I was just using my brain. Isn't that crazy? I tried doing that for once. I was having fun. I was just out running, and that gave me an idea, an answer to this question that is always being asked. You know, your friends will always ask you, well, I don't know how your friends are, but you might get asked at some point, what if you could have any superpower, what would you want it to be? I think that's a great question because it really makes you push your mind and see, what one ability would be the most useful all around. Now, you could also make that superpower anything you want, so it could be ridiculously crazy strong. But now, what I did was think of something amazing. If you get asked this question, you can have any superpower, what would it be? But it's within like the somewhat reasonable expected happenings of this world. So no laser beams out of your eyes or telekinesis or anything. Super strength, sure, things like that are okay. I would even consider flight acceptable, but only if you have wings. You can't just levitate and go off. But what I was thinking while I was running is what the best superpower of all would be. Maybe even including all available powers. The best superpower that I came up with, well, normally superpowers have like a cool name, so I'll call it Junkie. But what the superpower is basically you don't get lactic acid buildup in your muscles, and any carbon dioxide gets converted back into oxygen. So what does that mean? So that means that this power does not directly give you any strength. However, it does give you infinite usage of your abilities, and thus the potential to infinite strength. So if you don't know, lactic acid builds up in your muscles whenever they're being constantly used and they're getting worn out. It's a burning sensation. It makes you want to stop. Like, for example, if you were doing a long run, you would feel it build up in your legs or in your lungs. So now let's say you don't get any lactic acid and there's no carbon dioxide, almost getting rid of the need to breathe at all. Then what this means is you can push 100% effort infinitely. The only example of a true perfect machine. Normally in this world there's no such thing as perfect machines because there's no way to equal exactly what you come there's no way to output more than what you start with without some sort of toll. Now, why is this the best power? It means you could sprint your max speed infinitely, never get out of breath, never feel any burning in your muscles or soreness. Well, okay, that's not quite true. So, this power does still destroy your muscles whenever you use your muscles, so you will still feel that. However, there's no boundary to how much you can push them. So as long as you don't injure yourself while you're training so hard, you can hypothetically be infinitely strong and use all of your power infinitely at any given moment. It's the epitome of potential energy. And so, not only could you use this power effectively, but your training would be insane. Like, you could just move incredible weights or move at incredible speed, just push those limits because you feel so little drawback from all your effort. For a bit, your muscles and bones and body would be totally destroyed from all the work you're putting in, but eventually you would be the strongest creature on Earth, no doubt. So yeah, just brainstorming a bit. If you think of anything cool like this, just let me know. I'll see you around.